Hello, everybody. My name is Brennan,
My name is Anthony.
and today we have a special guest, and his name is.
Mohammed.
And today, welcome to our YouTube channel. It is Advocacy Unscripted,
Mostly.
mostly unscripted. And so today we have we have our special guest here with us today, and we're going to be talking about something that has been in the news recently. And we've come up with this idea to have our special guest here because he has personal experience with this, and so we feel that we will kind of get his opinion on it, and hopefully eventually get a discussion going about this, because this thing needs to definitely be heard.
You ready, Mo?
Yes.
Exactly. So, Mo, it says that in the U.S. Department of Transportation is planning to move forward with the new regulations modeling greater accessibility for people with disabilities when they fly. How do you feel about that, Mo?
I think they should modernize their airplanes to better accommodate the people with wheelchairs, to have more of a clientele in the business, so they can be more this way they can have more people on their planes, and it would look good on the airline.
Okay.
Okay. It also says in the article, though, that they're trying to be able to make the accessibility change from personal wheelchair to their onboard wheelchair system a little bit more flexible and a little bit more easier for the availability of people in their own personal wheelchair to their seating wheelchair accessible. How do you find that? Would that become more of a barrier, do you think, or do you think that would become more of an easier transition?
I think it would be more an easier transition. This way it can help people that need to go to the restroom or need to go get out of their seat for a few minutes and wheel around. They can this way they don't have to always be in their seat and be confined to one area of the airplane.
Yeah.
Now, I have something to say a little bit. This is pretty much going to be basically your opinion on this. You have traveled from places on airplanes, right?
Yes.
How do you feel knowing that some of these airplanes, they don't have wheelchair accessibilities for you? Like, they don't have any way for you to either get on or any place for you to have your wheelchair set, so when the time comes for you to either get off or get up to go to the bathroom, and you know that your wheelchair is down in the lower part of the plane, you realize you can't get to it. How Pertel does that make you feel?
I feel like sometimes when I need to use the bathroom, it's a barrier for me because I can't go to the bathroom by myself. I need that wheelchair to help me get to that bathroom. And without that wheelchair, I'm stuck in having to either hold my bladder or just go.
Yeah.
And I would feel very uncomfortable.
Now, you said you had a personal experience on an airline before. You mind sharing that with us?
Well, yes. One time the airline didn't have the chair to roll me in from the front of the airplane to my chair, and they had to literally carry me onto the airplane.
How did that make you feel, Bo?
Because the airplane was somewhat full and people were looking at me, I felt kind of degraded because it kind of made me lose my independence.
Yeah.
You felt a little embarrassed,
Yes.
or in a way humiliated?
Yeah.
Yeah. And so this is also the design is implemented to be able to, for those that are particularly in single-aisled airplanes. Would you feel if that also was implemented into double-aisle airplanes as well?
I think it would be more feasible for people in wheelchairs to be able to fly and be more independent on the airplane.
Okay, and so really that is all this article is really discussed about, and we just kind of brought it down so everybody everybody listening in and watching in on our video here, that we've kind of discussed the whole article as a whole already, and we've asked Mo about the questions that we felt that were needed and that pertain to the article, and we just want to...
Personally, I think, sorry to cut you off.
It's okay, definitely.
I think, in a way, this is kind of a good idea for them to add these wheelchair accessibilities for people per se in wheelchairs. Because a per se would make it easier for them to actually get on board and not have to worry so much per se about crowding up either the aisleways or anything like that, because you see like most of these aisleways are like somewhat like either this length or maybe a little bit smaller, and people who have wheelchairs are like this, it would be hard for them to per se get in. And from what Mo was saying, like he had personal experience in that he had to be carried on because his wheelchair was either too, they had no place for him nowhere to put his wheelchair, and he pretty much just had to put it where all the other stuff goes. And in a way that kind of is not okay, because per se, let's just say he has to go to the bathroom, his wheelchair is not next to him, and if you see most of his flights are like 5, 6, 7 hours. He would have to hold that in for as long as he can, or he would just have to go right there, and that's pretty embarrassing for anyone in a wheelchair to have to wait that long just to go to the bathroom, and their wheelchair is not right there for them to crawl in and go to the bathroom.
And as we discussed about that, and we've discussed, personal opinion and basically, and we got a personal experience here on the on this topic. But we've also probably forgot to mention that it was there's an advocacy committee that is called ACES, which is ACCESS, ACES. Committee comprised of representatives of the airline industry for people with disabilities and other stakeholders, is calling for a accompanying captioning and auto description available for in-flight entertainment as well. So it's talking about for all airlines. This is for the the U.S. Department of Transportation. So this is for all U.S. airlines. We are not for sure if this is going to apply for international airlines, but we do know that this is for regarding for U.S. transportation, U.S. Department of Transportation, which is the airlines in the U.S. of A. If anybody are from the foreign people that are watching, so we have discussed that, like we said, personal opinion.
Mm-hmm.
My personal opinion on this, I believe, is something that is very good. I think this is something that needed there. This is a system that's been needed for a long time. With the system is somewhat in place, like they already have still wheelchairs that are available to the people, like Mo has described, but this is just an idea that is being updated, and that it's already it's a new design concept that they're trying to come up with. And I think so far this one does sound better, and that it will be able to help a lot of people, and so that it makes flying just not more enjoyable but more relaxing as well, because a lot of people when they fly, it is making it a lot not as easy. And so we just want to be able to let you know that this idea is in the works, and we'll hopefully be able to see it real soon within the coming up year.
We only have one more question for you, Mo, and then we can cut it off. What per se would you have to say for people in wheelchairs, for those that are having a hard time find accessibility to on airplanes, what would you say to them for to boost them up or make them feel confident about getting on airplanes and not feel, humiliated or embarrassed about it?
Don't be afraid to stand up for your rights and your accessibility accommodations on the flight.
Absolutely, I think that was something very well said, Mo. And I think that if a lot of people do that, I think it'll be something that will be able to be used a lot more. And I think that's something that was really greatly added. And so we just want to sign off with. This is the last video of this year, of the 2016 year. How do you guys feel about that?
I feel like we just started and it's already going to be a new year.
I know, right? The year's gone.
I'm so ready for 2017.
Yeah, 2017 will be coming up with a great year and a lot of new videos. So stay tuned, and we'll definitely be able to post some new videos real soon.
Make sure to keep up on those New Year resolutions.
Exactly, because everyone
Happy
comes up
New
with
Year.
a year. So everyone comes up with a good one. And we just want to, always as we sign off, we just want to say thank you. And then you can follow us on YouTube as Live Free, follow on our website at livefreeadvocacy.org, or you can find us on YouTube at Advocacy Mostly Unscripted. And our podcast is on iTunes or on our website, and it is Advocacy Talks. And don't forget to subscribe, like, and share with your friends and family. Thank you, and have a great end of your year.
Have a great New Year.
Bye.